to tell you about the issue of homelessness, how some communities have helped decrease the issue, and what we as a community need to be doing in our own communities. I will begin by telling you about the serious problems we have in America. On any given night, more than 1 million people are experiencing homelessness in America, according to the Department of Housing and Urban Development. New York City's homeless population is 78,676. Los Angeles population is 49,955. The federal government cannot solve this issue alone. Washington's financial support can help, but local community entrepreneurs are the source of most solutions to the shared nation's problem. Next, I want to tell you about what some of the communities are doing to help their homeless population. In Madison, Wisconsin, their program is called Occupy Madison, Inc. They build tiny houses in hopes of providing shelter to the hardest hit in economic downturn. These houses are 99 square feet, made out of recycled pallets, powered by solar panels with a compost toilet, a vented propane tank, water system, and can be moved via trailer wheels. Recipients must volunteer 32 hours in the community prior to moving in and must remain engaged in the community for the duration of ownership. Houston, Texas has HOT, which stands for Homeless Outreach Team. The team is composed of a Houston Police Department sergeant, 2 officers, and a healthcare professional. This team assists cities homeless in securing temporary and permanent housing, employment, and medical care. They also assist them in obtaining birth certificates, Social Security cards, and public transportation. And in Austin, Texas has Mobile Loaves and Fishes. This is they are an outreach community that provides food and clothing. This village is 27 acres. There is also a community garden to provide fresh fruit and vegetables called Genesis Garden. According to the National Coalition to End Homelessness, overall homelessness has decreased by 3.7% in 2013. Although this is a positive decline, it does not suggest the nation's homeless problem has been solved. You can see many places have become proactive in helping start programs for the homeless. These are stories of real people who are homeless or have been homeless. Gregory, 46, sleeps by the side of an elementary school and said that while churches offer free food, it's often hard for him to take advantage of this because he's worried about his buggy being stolen. A success story is that of Tyler Perry. His story is much different than Gregory's. He was born into a dysfunctional family. Tyler took refuge in writing, and it was the only thing that he found solace in. He took a gamble and moved to Atlanta to launch a play. I Know I've Been Changed. The play failed, so he tried 6 more times, leaving him living in his car. In 1998, the play finally launched, and he is one of the highest paid men in the entertainment business. Now that I've told you some of the stories of people facing and overcoming homeless, let's move on to how we can get involved and help. We need to take action. Assistance comes in many forms. One act of kindness, transportation to a family member, admittance to a sober living home, job training, provision of new clothes, or assistance with entitled benefits. In this speech, I have told you about a problem and a possible solution. It is up to us to do something. What if something happens to your family and puts you mere inches from being a statistic? Wouldn't you want there to be a place to go or an organization in your community to give you the little push that you need to get back on your feet? Lastly, Mike Yankowski said, "Sometimes it's easy to walk by because we know we can't change someone's life in a single afternoon. But what we fail to realize is that simple kindness goes a long way towards encouraging someone who is stuck in a desolate place